Welcome to today's daily trade review. Chris from JC Trading, and further to yesterday's incredible win, which was mind-bogglingly incredible. Today we had a really good setup. So the premise and the basis for this setup was, I'll zoom out for you. We've had the London session here. There was no setups during London session. I'll just show you that actually. Coming into London from Asia, so this is the Asia high and the Asia low. We didn't have a sweep of Asia high and we didn't have a sweep of Asia low during the silver bullet hour. So there wasn't any trades to be had this morning. And I say this morning, it's the 18th of June 24. So we then had the London session and we come into New York. Now, straight away for New York, we swept the London low. So we had Asia low just below it. So in fact, if I put some lines on here for you, that's London low, and then we had Asia low there. So when the bell opened for New York, we had this initial sweep here. Now, we've taken London's liquidity, but we didn't take Asia's low. So that gave me a small concern, because obviously going long when you've got the Asia low just sat that close to price action is somewhat daunting. However, trust in the system, and obviously a setup occurred, and that setup took this shape. We come down here and then we broke up and we broke this high, or this high here. So we had a market structure shift to the upside. So we've swept the lows, we're looking for longs, we've swept that high, and we, during the process, just mark it on here, we left a fair value gap down there. So broken structure, well, sweep, break structure, we've come back down and we've kissed into this fair value gap here. So the entry was here, and you would have been looking at something along the lines of, I'll go into take profits and so on, but you would have been looking at something like that just to protect that low. So we had a really good reaction off of the fair value gap, as you can see, and we've pushed up. So I personally wasn't going break even or taking partials until we got to this high here. My ultimate goal was, we've got just on these grey lines up here, we had news earlier, so we've got the news high. We've also got the London high, the London session high, and we have also got the all-time highs, which is over here. So we're literally as high as we can get at the moment, and there was lots of reasons for price to go up. We swept the lows, we had a long setup, so everything obviously fell into place. However, you can see what happened, and you don't need to be a genius to work out that this one didn't win, unfortunately, which is good. Also, it's not good, but it's great, because not all trades win, and I think it's important that people realise that you are going to experience losses, and it's really about how you've managed your risk and how you manage active trades that sort of splits traders up into two camps, and those are the ones that struggle and the ones that sort of thrive and survive. This clearly was a loss. Say, we've kissed into the fair value gap, it met all of the rules, we've gone up, I didn't go break even, we come back down. I did actually put in a secondary entry down here as well, because I was pretty convinced that this here was just a retest of the fair value gap, which we do see quite a lot. So that come down, we retested, we moved away, so I had two orders in at this point. We've come down, I'll get rid of this so you can see the price action. We've come down and we've clearly been stopped out. So practicing the correct risk management is key, it's absolutely vital. Managing your trade. So I had a clear plan, which would have involved partials here and break even, and the ultimate goal for the day would have been these highs, which again is the London session high, the news high for the 1:30 p.m. GMT candle that we put in, and the all-time high. We've had a bizarre set of price actions since. It's come down, swept the Asia lows, and at this point here, when it swept this, which was the Asias, I thought potentially we would then see the reversal. We've obviously gone way past that, and we're starting potentially, we might have the start of a reversal back up to these highs, but there's nothing to indicate that. Clearly, there's no silver bullet. The silver bullet now won't be until New York PM session. So it was a great trade. It met all of the criteria. Obviously, I've explained the logic, why we entered, what the trade management would have been, but unfortunately this one was a loss. So on to the next, and hopefully tomorrow will be another winner. Hopefully similar to what we had yesterday would be ideal, but we'll see what the future brings. Thanks for dropping in. Oh, and if you do want to watch us trade live, we do trade this live on a free Discord group every day. We trade the the London AM, so the Open. We trade the New York Open and occasionally trade the New York PM. But it's completely free. It's interactive. All the speech channels are open, so you've got questions, points you can raise, and one of us will answer them. So it's free. The link's in the description. It would be great if you dropped in and said hello. Any questions, drop them in the comments. Thanks again for watching. Bye.